ideas that worked quite well, all right? So he was a very creative guy. But, so he came up with a center-fed 51-foot on the side antenna. And he said it was some sort of special impedance, but it was never really clear what he meant by that, because it was open ladder line that he fed it with, all right? And so you're tuning it so you don't know exactly what it is. Well, many years later, some hams got really interested in this enigma, and so they went and measured his backyard that he lived in, and it was 51 feet on the side. He meant for his backyard.
Wasn't that Reverend Dobbs?
What's that?
Reverend Dobbs, is that G5RV? Roy Dobbs? No, I don't know. I
I don't know.
That's who I thought it was. I don't
And
know.
wasn't it actually designed as a 20-meter antenna?
No, the bird beam was. The bird beam was a 20-meter element, and he kept adding like 10-meter elements and a 15-meter element to it, and turned it into the bird beam. That's where I think you're making the correlation.
Yeah, I had heard the G5RV was intended as a 20-meter antenna. And when you look at the radiation pattern, it gets pretty ridiculous on other bands.
Yeah, I think it's more of an accident. It's more of a backyard accident as to what the pattern really turned out to be.
My backyard, my backyard is 45 degrees.
Right.
So there's a wrought iron railing surrounding what little bit of yard I actually have.
Right.
And it's 132 feet long.
Okay.
And that's my counterpoise.
Right. Well, it could be your antenna as well. I'll give you, it's nicer if you don't have to, if you just like it's nice plastic or wood, 6 feet high, all right? But every so often I run into somebody who says, well, I just can't get on HF because I live in this HOA, blah, blah, blah. You start talking to them and all of a sudden you find out they have this 6 foot tall plastic fence around. I said, how big is this fence? Oh, well, it's 100 feet here and 50 feet there. Put your dipole there, tune feeder, tune it up on every band. It's gonna be mainly NBIS straight up on 40 meters and 80 meters and all that, but you're gonna work to the first 2 or 3.
Rain gutters.
Right, first 2 or 3 states real good. Trouble is rain gutters are now plastic.
Yeah.
We're old school, so we used to blow up rain gutters, yeah. In fact, I use rain gutters for waveguide at 2 gigs. But that's ancient history. All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.